It can be a little bit of a myth when you say ADHD people can't focus, because they can. It just depends on what it is. Now, there are other things that I don't love doing, and I think there are some commonalities between individuals with ADHD on these tasks. They're usually repetitive, boring tasks, things that require doing the same thing over and over, or looking at something with like very limited stimulation. So one of the things that I really dread is taxes, really any admin work, anything that has to do with papers that don't speak, that are blunt. And yeah, I can find myself not only not able to concentrate, not able to start and not able to finish, but also just avoidance, right? So that goes into what I call ADHD paralysis, right? Where we feel like we're stuck and frozen in time and not able to move through things. And this often happens when individuals have for a long time avoided doing those tasks that they don't like, and now they started to take it more personal. Anxiety starts building, and thinking that it's probably laziness or just incapabilities, or having a hard time over a period of time, when it really is just those tasks to watch out for. So one of those things is to make sure that your day, your week, or your month, depending on how many of those tasks that you don't like you really have to do in that period of time, to sandwich them. So what I mean by that is engage in activities that you like for certain periods of time, followed by activities that you must do but you do not love afterwards, and keeping a routine like that throughout the day, throughout the week, and even the month or more. And what I find is helpful with that is it'll work as a prize, right, at the end of doing something that you don't like, which works for everybody, really. But what it does is it allows you to practice putting structure into your life, making it timely, like half an hour of listening to music that I love, followed by 20 minutes of doing active taxes, followed by half an hour of listening to my music in increments of about 2 hours. It can be very helpful because this is structured, it's timely, something that we're not great at with ADHD, time management, organization, and structure. And it also is including what we are really good at, which is keeping our focus when there are sprinkles of things that we do. So we're taking advantage of a strength to work on something that is an area we need to improve. And that can be a wonderful, compassionate way to go about addressing a concern with ADHD, rather than belittling ourselves and getting very anxious about our ADHD paralysis, having things that are piling up. It could get things done, which makes us feel good, but it can also be alongside things that we love. Once again, you're using your strength to overcome a challenge, and you're less likely to get stuck, feel paralyzed. And really, the solution is something that is within you. You just have to tap into it.